It is Hamilton Day on Disney Plus. Hamilton dropped today on Disney Plus, and I was looking forward to this movie, well, this stage play. I'm not going to call it a movie. This is a recording of a 2016 performance from the original Broadway cast of the stage play in New York City. I'm not going to go into the plot. This is just my thoughts on the stage play itself. You're going to see tons of reviews of this because this is going to be one of the biggest things happening this weekend, and I think some people are going to forget about this. Hamilton is the biggest Broadway hit to sweep the nation in decades. This Broadway show took everybody by storm, and I had never listened to one song from it. I was not somebody who listened to the music. I was not somebody who really knew what the gist of the movie was. I didn't know the plot. All I knew was it had Lin-Manuel Miranda's name all over it. Now, I am clearly a Disney fan. This is not a Disney property. This is just something that Disney has the license to. Now, I don't know if this is going to stay on Disney Plus all the time, if it's going to stay on there permanently, or if it's just going to be on there for a limited amount of time. Disney Plus now has Hamilton. How is the music? How is the acting? And did I think it was the greatest musical ever? We're going to get into something that is going to get me a lot of hate. This is not the greatest musical ever. No, it is not. There is one weakness, and I'm going to get into that weakness towards the later portion of this video. But this is not the greatest musical ever. It has some damn good music, a great story, and some fantastic dancing in it. I know how hard it is to sing and dance and act on a stage because I've done that, and it is outrageously hard. It takes a lot of practice, and it takes a lot of heart. It takes blood, sweat, and tears, and if you don't put all blood, sweat, and tears into that role, into each performance, you are not doing your job as a performer. You're not giving your all to the role, and you're not giving your all to the audience. And that is what it takes for every single performance. Whether it is a stage play, a Broadway musical, whether it's a television show, a feature film, or whether it is a choir show. You got to give 110% to every single performance, and these actors give 110%. I see why this is one of the biggest musicals ever. Now, I'm going to say the music is the strongest point. The music is 99% of why people like this. Now, let's get into that. This is pretty much all singing. There's very little actually spoken dialogue. Very little spoken dialogue. This stage play is basically all music. It's basically R&B. Pop, rap, a little bit of everything, really. This one is 2 hours and 40 minutes. 2 hours and 40 minutes that I've heard some people say they're not even going to give a chance because of the runtime. They have no clue what they're in for. They have no idea whether they're going to like it. They are very scared because they've never listened to the music like I did. This is what I went into thinking it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a musical that I was going to enjoy. I was not expecting to like this very much. I was expecting to enjoy this because I'm a song and dance man myself. I was in a show choir in high school, so I've done this before. I've done exactly that before. But this Disney Plus review is gonna get a lot of hate because I am going to say that this is it's 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's too long. I don't think any stage play needs to be 2 hours and 40 minutes. Now, it does have an intermission, which you can skip through. It's only like a minute. So, just sit through it. That will give you a chance to get up and use the restroom. And let's get into the main problem I have with this play. I think you could have cut out some of the romantic tension, and yeah, that was more than likely a part of real history, but I don't think you needed it in this play. I don't think you needed the cheating scandal. I don't think you needed to have something happen to his family. Multiple things happen to Alexander Hamilton's family, and I think you could have cut that out a little bit, and I think you could have used a bit more dialogue to flesh out the characters a little bit. Yes, this is the way to learn this history, because I believe this is the most accurate representation of this story and this portion of history that we are ever going to get as part of entertainment. Unless you're watching a true documentary where they're telling you exactly what happened and showing you real pictures or real footage. But in 1776, there is no real footage. There were not video cameras back then. Nobody could pull out their phone and say, Alexander Hamilton, look! John Adams, look! What are you going to do today, man? No. This is the most accurate representation that we are ever going to get. I thought this play was a little bit too long, but this is one of the better things that I've watched this year. Will I see better things? Better pieces of entertainment than this? I don't know. We're only halfway through the year, so I don't know. Is this a good thing to watch this weekend? Yes. It has representation for pretty much every race. It's pretty racy for Disney Plus viewers that are probably 10 and younger. Is it one to watch with your family? I would say no. No, it is not one to watch with your family if you have young children. This is a bit more graphic with the language than what a lot of Disney Plus content is, but they knew what they were doing. There are 3 F-bombs in the actual stage play from what I remember reading, and they let one go. And I am sorry, but you could have gotten away with it, because you can have up to 3 F-bombs. Any more than 3 F-bombs, then you get a rated R, straight from the MPAA. Now, I get why they cut one of them out, but I thought one of them that they cut out would have been a lot more impactful if they would have just let them say it. This is a Disney Plus original that I'm going to recommend to you. If you have no interest in this musical, and completely understand if you're not a song and dance person, then you're not going to enjoy this, because this is pretty much like Les Miserables and Cats. It is music, music, music with very little dialogue. There's very little spoken. I would probably say 99.7% of this this play is all music and singing with the dialogue, and that is perfectly fine with me. I enjoy a good musical. This is not my favorite musical. Personally, for me, this does not pass Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Willy Wonka, The Wizard of Oz, The Lion King, Aladdin. This is a damn good musical that I'm going to recommend to you, and I'm going to give Hamilton on Disney Plus an A-. It's a damn good Disney original, and it's one of their better ones, and this is going to get them a lot of subscribers, because I know people are just going to get Disney Plus. If you have not already, a lot of you are probably going to get Disney Plus just for Hamilton, and I am so glad for you. Stay tuned, because I got a lot of reviews coming to you guys very, very soon. Desperados just dropped on Netflix today. George Lopez dropped a brand new stand-up special, which I will not be reviewing, but I will be watching it. And there's a lot of other 2020 stuff coming very, very soon. Some low-budget stuff, some stuff that I have to catch up on, and I will see you guys next time.